It's 1953, and America is about to witness its very own royal wedding. A dashing 36-year-old senator, a stunning 24-year-old socialite, and a celebration so spectacular that guests called it just like a coronation. Stay until the end to discover how this fairy tale romance would change American history forever. September 12, 1953, Newport, Rhode Island. The eyes of the entire nation turned to a charming Gothic Revival church as Washington's most eligible bachelor prepared to marry America's sweetheart. Senator John F. Kennedy and Jacqueline Bouvier were about to create one of the most memorable weddings of the 20th century. This wasn't just any wedding. This was the social event of the decade. Jackie wore a breathtaking ivory silk gown designed by Anne Lowe, an African-American designer who had dressed the Roosevelts and Rockefellers. The dress featured over 50 yards of silk flounces and a stunning bouffant skirt that would influence bridal fashion for generations. Then disaster nearly struck. Just 10 days before the wedding, a burst pipe in Lowe's New York studio flooded the entire bridal collection. Working around the clock, Lowe recreated every single dress in time for the big day. Talk about dedication to the craft. The guest list read like a who's who of American society. 800 guests packed into St. Mary's Church, while an additional 1,200 were invited to the reception at Hammersmith Farm, Jackie's mother's sprawling 300-acre estate. Outside the church, 2,000 spectators lined the streets, some arriving on chartered buses to catch a glimpse of the couple. The scene was pure Hollywood magic, complete with rose petals and rice showers as the newlyweds emerged. Inside the reception, the couple spent 2 solid hours in a receiving line, personally greeting every single guest. They danced to "I Married an Angel," performed by the Meyer Davis Orchestra, the same band leader who had played at Jackie's parents' wedding years earlier. Life magazine photographer Lisa Larson captured every magical moment, creating images that would become iconic symbols of American elegance. The magazine later described it as the most impressive wedding Newport's high society had seen in 30 years. This wasn't just a beautiful wedding, it was the beginning of America's Camelot. 7 years later, this young couple would walk into the White House as the youngest president and first lady in American history, bringing unprecedented style and sophistication to the nation's highest office. Their love story captured America's imagination in a way that Hollywood couldn't match. Here was a real-life prince and princess, complete with charm, intelligence, and a shared vision for America's future. What began as Newport's social event of the season became the foundation for one of America's most beloved first families. Jackie's grace and Jack's charisma, first glitzed on that September day in 1953, would inspire a generation and redefine what it meant to serve the American people with style and substance. Sometimes the most beautiful beginnings lead to the most extraordinary journeys. On September 12, 1953, America didn't just witness a wedding. They watched the start of a legacy that continues to inspire us today.